Today we will be talking to you about globalization, pop culture, and how the two go hand in hand to diffuse trends and habits around the world. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go over the basic definitions. Pop culture, by definition, is culture found in a large, heterogeneous society that shares certain habits despite differences in other personal characteristics. For example, simple things you experience every day, like the clothes you wear, the food you eat, or even the car you drive, all contribute to pop culture of a society. Globalization, by definition, is actions or processes that involve the entire world and result in making something worldwide in scope. So put in much simpler words, it's the process in which something diffuses around the globe. Pop culture starts in a certain location, and globalization is the process that spreads these ideas and/or habits around the world. Pop culture can be diffused in many ways, such as technology, or the relocation of people. You may have heard of a certain song by Adele called Hello, which goes a little something like this.
Hello, it's me. I've been wondering
That's
if I
enough.
will
Stop.
live.
Give me back the microphone. Okay. So about that song. As many people know, it was released one day and soon spread and became a #1 hit in over 100 countries around the world. Technology and the internet now play a large part in globalizing popular
I'm
music.
available.
We've been over this. You're not Adele.
Know my name and my story.
So anyways, music isn't the only thing that has become a globalized part of pop culture. Food and restaurants are now things that can be visually recognized basically everywhere. For instance, take McDonald's as a prime example. And of course, you can tell what restaurant it is right away from the oh-so-popular and recognizable yellow arches, the logo of the restaurant. There are currently over 36,000 McDonald's worldwide that serve over 69 million people each day. Although these buildings are all recognizable by this key feature, the menu of each restaurant pertains to the country that it's in. For instance, in America, there are multiple items on the menu in which beef is the main ingredient. However, if you were to go to a McDonald's in India, you would find a mostly meat-free menu, mainly because many residents in India are vegetarians. But also because of Hinduism, the religion practiced by the majority of people in India. Cows are considered a symbol of life and should not be killed. Now let's talk about a completely different aspect. A sport called soccer, although we're one of the very few countries that actually call it that. The rest of the world calls it football, and you think that would be pretty obvious because, your foot hits the ball. But I mean, you do you, America. So anyways, the sport basically became official in 1863 by the English Football Association. FIFA, founded in 1904, set the official rules, and eventually the first World Cup was hosted in 1930. At the beginning, only 12 teams participated, and now all 208 countries that are members of FIFA partake in the tournament. Obviously, we've only discussed a few examples of the globalization of pop culture, but there are other aspects to it too, such as entertainment, clothing, and many more.